And here the headline reads, Oregon promotes teacher program that seeks to undo racism in mathematics. So you read a headline like that, and you might think, well, what kind of racist things are happening in math? Right? We don't want that. Well, if you go on and you read this article, and I've read through it, the Oregon Department of Education decided that correct answers in math are racist. You got that? So that's the racism we need to put an end to. Correct answers. And again, there's other articles written about this. I remember this story. It stuck with me. Like, this is one of the weirdest things I've heard. And we live in some strange times. And I'm from Oregon. I would have loved to have this excuse when I was in high school. Hey, Seth, where's your math homework? Well, didn't you get the memo? I can't give you any correct answers. That's racist, So where's my A+? I didn't really do anything. I want to do what's right. Crazy. Oregon is not the only state. California was promoting some similar ideas. So this new kind of math program that they suggested for schools to teach emphasized that there are multiple answers to a single math problem. Now, I know with complicated math, you can use different methods, but you reach the same answer if you get the right answer, right? 2 + 2 = 4. There's no other answer. But hey, if you believe that like I do, I guess we're all racist, because that's a bad thing. So my understanding is what Oregon and other states promoted, this never gained any traction because enough people just saw how foolish it was. If a school system actually adopted these principles, that would be the end of their math education. How as a math teacher can you teach kids math and basically be promoting this idea that there's no right answers? And, it doesn't matter what color a person's skin is. Any person at the end of the week or the end of the month, when they get their check and they go to the bank and deposit their check, they want the person at the bank to do the math and do it right, right? No one's like, well, hey, do it the wrong way. No one wants a world in which doctors and carpenters and bankers and fast food workers and IRS agents, you name it, no one wants a world where people think there's multiple answers to a singular math problem. And just as a quick side note, this is just my advice, so take it or leave it. But you have to be careful when you hear this kind of thing in the news, these people who are being like social justice warriors and they're going to end racism. Because if you think about some of the ideas they promote, if you think about these ideas critically, they're quite racist. The idea is, if you read this article and others, the idea is your kid is lousy at math because of the color of his skin. Right? And that'd be offensive even as a white person. Hey, Seth, you know why you suck at math? It's because you're white. Well, thanks. I really appreciate that. But I could only imagine, a teacher coming up to me and saying, hey, Seth, you know why your kids aren't doing good in math? It's probably because they're half black. What? Excuse me? That's racist. And that's these people who are trying to fix our country from all the supposed racism that exists. I'm not saying there's none out there. There's obviously some out there. But they're promoting some very racist ideas. And again, the Bible teaches we should avoid that kind of thinking, that God loves all people, regardless of how they look outwardly. So again, you think about the Oregon Department of Education, other states that have done something similar. How could intelligent people come up with an idea this foolish, that correct answers in math are racist, they're evil? Well, they think this way because they've given themselves over to a false ideology. They've lost sight of a proper definition, a proper understanding of what truly is evil. It seems like more and more people in our country are fascinated by ideas which are not factual and promote chaos. Again, if we as a nation, as a country, and all the careers and different vocations people have, if we adopt this way of thinking, just imagine how chaotic that would be. Every interaction you go somewhere, right? You go, even something as simple as buying food somewhere, and the people don't believe you have to do math right. Imagine how chaotic our world would be if these ideas were adopted. This is one reason why the topic of darkness and light is important, because we can start to form the opinion that things are good when they're really not good, or we can start to see evil in everything, right? 2 plus 2 equals 4. Man, that's evil. That's bad. I mean, that's how, and that sounds crazy to say it like that, but that's how way off track some people are nowadays. Right, math is bad. It's one of the worst things in the world. 2 plus 2 equals 4.